I just hit 10,000 subscribers. It's now 21,000 subscribers and it's still growing. It's only been 5 days. I was too lazy to edit the video and I fell behind. It's false news now. Anyway, today I will talk about how my accident happened. I feel like that's a good introduction to all 21,000 of you. So you guys get to know a little bit of how I became the failed firebender, which is what I've been calling myself since I went viral for the first time in 2021. That means you guys are part of the Fire Nation, okay? I am your leader, the failed firebender, and you guys live in the Fire Nation. I'm gonna take you back to 2001. It was the summer of 2001. It was a calm, regular day on June 14, when our father was starting to get ready to go to work. He was about to take a shower when he told me and my little brother that later in the day, when he came back from work, he wanted to cut the grass. And me and my little brother, I was 2 years old at the time, 2.5. He was 1.5 years old at the time. We heard that he wanted to cut the grass and we got excited because we're Mexican. That's our stereotype. We're gonna enjoy this. So we wanted to help our father out. Our mother was taking care of our little sister, who was only 6 months old at the time. As soon as my father went into the shower, me and my little brother went outside to go into the laundry room, which is not connected to the inside of the house. You have to go outside to go into the laundry room. Gallon of gasoline was on the top shelf of that room. Unfortunately, I am a smart, athletic, and honestly a little too ambitious little kid, and I saw the gallon of gasoline so far high, but I saw the shelf had multiple layers. It was basically a ladder. It was asking me to climb it. So I did climb it. I climbed the shelf. I reached the gallon of gasoline and I pushed it down because it was too heavy for me. Unfortunately, once it did hit the concrete floor, it ruptured the gallon. And then there was gasoline spreading across the floor over time. Me and my little brother, for whatever reason, did not leave the laundry room. Maybe because we thought we were going to get in trouble, or we were, I don't know, playing with the gasoline itself. We don't know. Unfortunately for us, at the other end of the laundry room was the water heater. And whenever the gasoline actually reached the water heater heated up the gasoline and ignited me and my little brother on fire. From that point on, what my parents must have heard was pure pain and agony, screeches for help coming from me and my brother. My mom ran out, managed to get my little brother, who at that point had only gotten burned from the knees down. And my dad was not too far behind her. He came out butt-ass naked and ran into the fire and pulled me out. Unfortunately, I was burned more than 60% of my body. I think it was between 63 and 65%. My dad also suffered some burns going so deep into the fire. He had some light burning on his arms and chest, but I guess being wet helped him out. And we actually had a little guardian angel walking the street that day. In our neighborhood, there's always people walking down the street to go to the concession store. And he ended up seeing the smoke and hearing screams for help. And he ran to our house and basically broke into our backyard, which I guess did not look good to our neighbors, who saw a random black man running into our backyard and hearing my mom and little children screaming. So she called the police. It was an unfortunate way to see what was going on, but it was also fortunate because the police came there pretty fast with the ambulance, because she, I think within a few seconds, realized what was actually going on, because all you have to do is look outside and see there's smoke, black smoke. So they ended up correcting it. But she did tell us that that's what she thought was going on at first, because no one ever just sees someone random running into a house, right, that you don't know. Unfortunately for me and my little brother, when they took us to the hospital, They realized they did not have the facilities and the people to be able to take care of freshly burnt patients. So they put us in a helicopter and they took us to another city that's near the coast called Galveston, Texas, where they have a Shriners Hospital for burn children. And they saved my life there. They saved my little brother's life as well. My little brother was about to have a heart attack at that time. Imagine being so little and having so much trauma all at once that it feels like you're about to have a heart attack. So I don't know how they managed to stabilize him, but within 2 weeks, he was basically done at the hospital. They already did skin grafts and they managed to cover his wounds with new skin. But unfortunately for me, they had to put me in a medically induced coma because I burned so much of my body that they told my father point blank, we are not going to use too many of our resources to save your son if he's just going to die. My father nearly fought one of the doctors, but they had a point. If I just passed away within 2 days, I would have not only inflicted more pain to me, but wasted a lot of resources. The medically induced coma basically allowed my body to fight for survival. And something that the doctors told my mother is that they can tell that I was going to survive because for whatever reason, they could tell that I was full of life. And I don't know how someone can just see something like that when you're like burned alive and unconscious. But when I finally woke up from the coma 5 days later, they started seriously working on repairing my body because now they knew that I could definitely get the treatment and that I was definitely going to survive. From there, I ended up spending 9 months in the hospital. They would let me go back home for my birthday and Christmas for like a week or two, but I always went back. And ever since then, I've had over 160, 170. That's not a real number. I don't know what the real number is, but that's my estimation of the amount of surgeries that I've had. And you guys, all of the new viewers and followers that are coming here from my recent viral video on YouTube, will get to see a few of the operations I'm going to have here in just 3 weeks. And I hope everything goes well. I am thankful for all of your support, and I hope you guys follow me on my journey. Continue to be positive, inspire other people, and to continue to work on improving my body as much as I can. Because I want to live as long as I possibly can. And I want to enjoy life. And that's my goal. And honestly, I am enjoying being able to create content with you guys. Follow me on my other platforms. TikTok is my biggest platform. I'm about to reach 400,000 followers there. And I've already had over 300 million views. Instagram was my second biggest platform, but YouTube completely took over that. And that's already my third biggest. It's at 15,000. And I also want to start live streaming and get bigger on that. I've been doing that, but I'm struggling to actually make it grow. So if you guys want to check me out, feel free to follow me. And thank you for listening to my story. Have a good day.